Hey guys, today we're going to do a little stenciling. I got this a couple years ago at Target. It was one of those $5 items, and I thought I would do something to it before, and I never did. So today is the day, and you get to watch. We're going to do some stenciling, and I'm going to start with, this is a Jamie Ray grain sack stencil, and I'm trying to decide. I think I'm going to go with red stripes. So I'm going to use DIY paint in Marquee. And I left my stencil brushes over here. All right. This is a stencil brush I use. I honestly don't know where I got it. So I always use this to offload. So I get a little bit of paint, and then you want to take off. It's called offloading. And I'm going to hold this down and just dab it on like this. And I think this is going to look uber cute because we're going to do some lettering. And I'm glad to finally get this little sled done up, and I'm pretty sure I will put it in the booth for sale. And hopefully somebody will realize what its purpose is, and you'll see what my intention is for its purpose when I pull out the lettering that we're going to use. It is also, okay, well, we had a little oops there. But that just makes it look more handmade. I had a little dab where I kind of messed up. Sorry if this is getting a little bit boring, but I think the lettering will be a little bit more interesting. Okay. We did have a little bit of an oops. You can see, but not enough that I'm going to redo this. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this dry, and then we'll take a little sanding block and we'll sand this a little bit to kind of distress it, and then we'll put our lettering on. So I'll be back. While the sled dries, I thought we'd work on this basket, which I purchased specifically to do a Christmas stencil in here. And I had thought about doing the cocoa stencil. Let me show you. This was the one I had in mind. Let me see if I can put it against something so you can see it better. This is the one I had in mind for this basket. And as I was pulling out, I really do like that one. As I was pulling out my stencils, I came across this one with the truck, and it says Farm Fresh, and underneath it said Merry Christmas. You can't see it. Merry Christmas, and then it said Pine Spruce Fir. So there's not enough room for that whole stencil. So what I did was I cut it. So I've got the truck and the Farm Fresh. And that fits just fine. And then when I'm done, I really do hate cutting these, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I want to be able to put the Pine Spruce Fir. So I'll have to cut that out, and I'll be able to put it underneath the truck. So let's get going here. I'm wondering, I should probably tape this down. Let me go get some. No, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right. So we're going to use aviary. And we're going to start with the tree. I'm wondering if I should do the lettering in white. Ugh. So many decisions. And I'm sure I'm going to have to put some snow on this tree after the green is dried. It is Sunday evening, almost 6 o'clock. And a little while ago, I decided I would have an evening cup of tea. So I've got my salted caramel coconut tea sitting next to me. And I didn't think to bring brown for the trunk, but I think I'm going to not make the trunk green. I am going to make the trunk brown. So I'll have to go locate some brown in a minute. Let's get our tree done. All right, one tree. And obviously we're gonna need black too, because this truck is gonna be obviously red. So we're gonna need to go fetch some black and some brown in a minute. But let's go ahead and get this truck done. Let's get a sip of yummy tea. I'm sitting here at the dining room table, and I'm at the dining room table because my my desk in my craft room is full of another project, and I don't have a good camera set up in the studio yet. So yeah, I am in the dining room. And I think this is actually going to come out so stinking adorable. And I went with a bit bigger brush, which is making it a little difficult right here. I don't want to get red on the tree. This is a Jamie Ray stencil. This is one I got from her. I'm pretty sure this is a Jamie Ray stencil. I bought it from Jamie Ray. I'll put it that way. So I'm getting a little bit of red onto where the tires are, but that's okay because that's going to be black, and I will use a smaller brush on that area. Oh my God, this is going to be so cute. All right, so there's our red truck. We're not going to need any more red. Let's close that up. But I think I'm going to do the Farm Fresh lettering in white. And I am using vintage linen. And just in case you're wondering, if you're not a regular watcher on my channel, this is the paint brand that I use, and I get it from Jamie Ray Vintage. We hope that eventually we will be distributors ourselves, but for the time being, we get it from Jamie Ray. I really had hoped to get more projects done before this time. I think today's the 17th, and I had wanted to have all of our Christmas items in the booth already, but no matter how much you plan, things happen and life gets in the way. And my issue was that I had hired somebody who decided that they wanted to work with horses, so they left, and then I hired somebody to replace them. I guess I should say I own a pet grooming salon, and this person said she started having seizures, and the doctor has said she shouldn't drive, and she doesn't know when she'll be able to work again, and so that put me back to square one. And I hired another girl, and she has worked 2 days and has been an absolute sweetheart, and said that she is really enjoying this. And so I'm hoping that will give me a little bit more time to get some crafty stuff done. But for the last couple weeks, I've had to go in early, and that's why I haven't got as much done. And of course, we went on vacation. Okay, we got all our lettering done, and I think all we need now is some black and brown, and this will be done. I'll be back. Took about a half a second. I am going to open what? I had grabbed layered chocolate, and I grabbed mint chip. Well, I did grab little black dress. let's go ahead and do the tires while we're here. I am using a smaller little stencil brush. These are not real high quality stencil brushes. Stencil brushes are actually very expensive. And so for right now, I am making do with these cheapies that I'm pretty sure I picked up at Michael's. Oh, I got it on the truck. Oh, glad I didn't put red away. So you can see how cool it is that you can turn something that was really not much to look at, this plain old basket, and turn it into something really cute. And you can do it for yourself or you can do it to sell. Both the dogs are looking out the window, so I hope they don't start barking. Okay, I know I got some black on the truck. I'm really trying to be careful, but there's just a really thin line that distinguishes between the tire and the truck, so it's kind of hard. But they do make tinier stencil brushes. Okay, right now, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to make the tree trunk black. So we can pull this off. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. So that's what we got so far. We're gonna let it dry, and then I'm going to stencil. Like I said, I'm gonna have to cut out these tiny letters. But you can see that you can utilize your stencils in so many different ways, because now that I have this Merry Christmas and it's, you know, it's this big, like this portion of my finger. There they go. I'll be back. My husband has informed me that he is starving to death. So I'm going to have to hurry up. He's never starving at this hour. So I'm kind of surprised. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of red where I didn't get all the way down on this truck. And just kind of make this a little bit more crisp, and cover up this teeny bit of black. Okay. All right. So we're done. Oh, I see a little spot over here that has black on it. All right. I gotta go rinse this really fast. So just look at the beauty of this while I'm gone, because it'll just take me a second. Hey. Hey. Stop. Stop. See, I'm back already. Shiva. So here's the green Shiva. No barking. I just want to bring that tree all the way into the bed of the truck. Okay, so when that dries, that'll all be the same color. And I wish it wouldn't. I'm kind of liking these little wispies. They look kind of good. So we'll see if you can still see them when they're dry.
Not trying to interrupt the old video there. The Doberman was trying to attack herself in the mirror.
Oh. That sounds right up about her alley. All right, yeah, I think that's gonna just dry the same color. Alrighty. But what I could do is take a little dab of the green and put it over here on the lid. And then take a little dab of a little black dress. Mix those two together. Needs more green. Okay. Now let's do this. Oh yeah. That's gonna look good. You know, just add some depth and dimension to this otherwise flat, kind of boring looking tree. Okay, I like that a lot better. What do you guys think? Shiva. So I still have to come back and put snow on this tree. All right. Voila. So there we go. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep adding some wispies to this tree because I think it will look more like a real tree. We just keep adding dimension. All right, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Looks like a real tree, right? And then at the bottom it says pine, spruce, and fir. Awesome. Okay, so we're just gonna let that dry and then we're gonna put some snow. Close up that aviary. Now, I'm not exactly thrilled with these lines and how I kind of messed them up, but let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so that's what we ended up with. What I didn't realize is there is a groove in here and a groove over here. And I think that's what kind of messed me up a little bit when I had the stencil down. I wasn't, I didn't realize. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult. And I'm going to have to go clean this brush because this is my tiny brush and this is the brush I need to up this sled so I can go make meatloaf because somebody's hungry. Okay, so we're going to use this Jamie Ray stencil and we're going to do it in we're not going to do it just like the stencil is because this sleigh is not big enough to put it all on. So you don't have to go with exactly how your stencil is laid out. You can change it up. And that's what we're doing. Changing it up. And I think it's going to be really cute. So we've got old fashioned. And then we're going to put hot and cocoa. This is going to be so cute. So my imagination is taking me to where somebody would put this on their cocoa bar. And hopefully somebody will get that message when they're seeing it in the booth and buy it. Hot. That's the only bad thing about doing the layering is you want your stuff kind of dry. Ugh. So you're not smearing everything. Okay, so cocoa's not going to fit exactly. The A is going to kind of hang over. But I, the OCD person, am okay with that. So if my OCD can handle it, then it's probably okay. Old-fashioned hot cocoa. Give that a second to get a little bit dry. Having some tea. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I just got a text message that I need to check. Hopefully we can finish this up. So Shiva's getting toys out, so I may have to stop again. We'll see. No, she lay down. Yay! Thank you, Shiva. Okay, served. And all day. No, Shiva, my dear, I do not want to play right now. And then we've got 25 cents a cup. I think we're gonna, well, I kind of like it all the way across. All right, let's take a look at it. I can see where I'm gonna have to touch it up just a bit. There's a couple of spots where I got white right there and right there, but that's an easy fix. So how cute is that? Using your stencil in multiple ways than just the way it was designed. So that is awesome. And then of course, we have the tree that is now dry that we're going to put a little bit of snow on. My husband is laughing. What are you laughing at?
Just this afternoon's been amazing. You've been doing great. You were phenomenal.
I'm phenomenal. That's what you were going to say?
Well, yeah, I gotta speak the truth, right?
I am zipping it. I'm zipping it.
Come on.
Oh, this is looking phenomenal. As a word that my husband uses frequently, phenomenal.
Yeah, and so is the crate I made.
The what?
The crate.
Oh yeah, but they're going to see that in a different video. Not this one. As I got a little crazy with snow on the tree, I'm kind of thinking I'm going to make some snow falling out of the sky. That's kind of a blobby piece of snow. Okay, snow is not a good idea.
No, absolutely it is.
Should I put it over the truck too?
And I would say probably not.
No? It's not that great, honey.
Well, no, but the accents that you're giving are pretty kind of cool. There is splashback coming off the tires if he's driving down the road.
Oh, I should put some white there?
Just like. That's beautiful.
It's no much fun.
You just know what you're doing.
I just know what you're stepping in. Come on, see if you can come up with another. All right, guys.
I have nothing.
He has nothing. All right, here we go. So that's the final of the basket and the final of the sled. And I'm really happy with both. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you get notified every time we upload. And, you know, what does that comedian say? I'll be here all night.
We'll be here all year.
Yeah. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.